Hello, everyone. I'm your doctor, and welcome back. Today, we're tackling a topic that affects millions of people, especially baby boomers: memory loss, cognitive decline, and dementia. Now, memory decline is often dismissed as just aging, but the truth is far more complex. You can feel perfectly fine while changes are happening deep inside your brain, changes that slowly weaken memory, decision-making, and mental clarity. But here's the hope. Modern research is proving that there are powerful, natural, and practical ways to protect your brain and even slow or prevent cognitive decline. Baby boomers. People born between 1946 and 1964 are now reaching the ages where dementia risk rises significantly. But that does not mean this condition is your fate. In fact, you have far more control over your cognitive future than you may realize. Today, I'll walk you through why memory decline hits boomers harder than younger generations, what makes the aging brain vulnerable, and, most importantly, the natural science-backed steps you can take right now to keep your brain strong, sharp, and resilient. Let's begin. As a doctor, I see this often. Brain aging begins decades before symptoms appear, and most people don't notice until memory slips become more frequent. As we age, our brains naturally go through structural and chemical changes. Neurons shrink, communication between brain cells slows, and brain volume decreases, especially in areas like the hippocampus, the memory center of the brain. A major 2020 review in neurobiology explained that the aging process includes decreased neuroplasticity, slower neurotransmitter production, reduced blood flow to the brain, higher inflammation. Think of your brain like a bustling city. In youth, roads are wide, traffic moves fast, and communication is instant. As time passes, those brain roads narrow, traffic slows, and communication becomes less efficient. But here's the key. Brain aging is not the same as dementia. Just like stiff arteries lead to hypertension, aging brain pathways increase vulnerability, but they don't guarantee disease. Understanding this is the first step towards strengthening your brain. One major issue I see in older adults is deficiency in key brain nutrients, especially B vitamins, and these deficiencies often go unnoticed. A 2022 systematic review and meta-analysis titled B Vitamins and Prevention of Cognitive Decline and Incident Dementia highlighted something remarkable. B vitamins, especially folic acid, B6, and B12, can slow cognitive decline. Effects are strongest with long-term supplementation. Higher folate intake is associated with lower dementia risk. Early intervention makes the biggest difference. Why? Because B vitamins reduce homocysteine, a compound linked to brain shrinkage and neuron damage. Imagine your brain wires being slightly corroded. B vitamins help protect and repair them, ensuring smoother transmission of signals. This makes boomers especially vulnerable because B12 absorption decreases significantly after age 50. Many boomers grew up in an era of rapid food industrialization. Processed foods, high-sugar diets, and low-fiber intake became the norm. A 2013 generational study found that boomers ate fewer whole foods, consumed more refined carbohydrates, had more sedentary jobs, experienced high work stress. Each of these factors contributes to inflammation, one of the biggest drivers of memory decline. Inflammation acts like slow-burning brain fire. You don't feel it, but it damages cells over time. This is why diet, exercise, and stress matter more now than ever. Chronic stress doesn't just affect mood, it physically changes the brain, especially the hippocampus. Baby boomers are often referred to as the sandwich generation, caring for aging parents while still helping adult children and grandchildren. A 2014 research report emphasized that chronic stress increases cortisol, reduces memory encoding, damages neurons, reduces sleep quality, increases inflammation. Over time, this accelerates cognitive decline and raises dementia risk. Stress literally shrinks brain regions responsible for memory and learning, making stress management one of the most critical steps boomers can take. This is important. Memory decline is rarely caused by one factor. It's usually the combination of several metabolic and vascular issues. Between ages 55 and 75, boomers often develop high blood pressure, high blood sugar, cholesterol imbalance, reduced insulin sensitivity, reduced blood flow, sleep apnea. A 2019 NIH-supported review showed that each of these increases dementia risk, but when two or more are combined, the risk multiplies. This explains why dementia numbers rise so sharply after age 65. This is why tracking your cognitive health early is so important. By the time symptoms appear, brain changes have often been happening for 10 to 20 years. Current CDC and WHO data show 1 in 9 adults over 65 has Alzheimer's. Risk doubles every 5 years after age 65. By age 85, nearly 1 in 3 adults has dementia symptoms. But here's the good news. Up to 40% of dementia cases may be preventable through lifestyle. This is why early action matters. Just because you don't feel memory loss starting doesn't mean changes aren't happening inside your brain. Memory decline is often subtle, and by the time you notice symptoms, damage may have already begun. Long-term brain inflammation and poor lifestyle habits can lead to beta amyloid plaque buildup, tau protein tangles, neuron loss, oxidative stress, reduced blood flow, shrinking of the hippocampus. These aren't visible, but they have major consequences. Brain deterioration increases the risk of Alzheimer's, vascular dementia, stroke, speech and reasoning problems, loss of independence, emotional disturbances. This is why brain health must be proactive, not reactive. When it comes to diet, nothing beats whole foods rich in antioxidants and healthy fats. The Mediterranean diet and Mind diet remain the strongest evidence-based nutritional patterns for brain protection. Why? Because they are rich in leafy greens, berries, whole grains, olive oil, nuts, fish beans, herbs. These foods provide antioxidants that protect neurons from oxidative damage. The 2016 review, Natural Phytochemicals in the Treatment and Prevention of Dementia, found that plant compounds such as polyphenols, alkaloids, isothiocyanates act as powerful anti-inflammatory tools that support neuron survival. Eating these foods is like giving your brain a daily shield. Herbal medicine is not a replacement for treatment, but many herbs show strong cognitive benefits. The 2015 review Brain Food for Alzheimer-Free Aging examined herbs with neuroprotective properties. The strongest evidence was found for cinnamon, shown to reduce beta amyloid buildup, a defining feature of Alzheimer's. Ginger supports memory and reaction time. Rosemary improves mental clarity and reduces oxidative stress. Ginseng boosts focus, energy, and cognitive performance. Incorporating these herbs daily in tea, cooking, or supplements is a simple way to support long-term brain health. Herbal medicine is more than old wisdom. Research now confirms its brain protective potential. A review published by Huguet, Hayden, and Garcia, 2015, found that herbs like rosemary, ginger, cinnamon, and ginseng may help reduce beta amyloid buildup, the sticky protein linked to Alzheimer's disease. These herbs also appear to support blood flow to the brain and reduce oxidative stress, which is a major driver of age-related memory loss. Several clinical trials included in the review showed improved cognitive performance in older adults who consume these herbs regularly. While they are not a cure for dementia, scientists believe that incorporating these natural botanicals into the daily diet could meaningfully slow the aging process of the brain, acting like nature's own memory-boosting toolkit. Exercise works like a natural fertilizer for your brain. It helps neurons grow, connect, and repair. A 2023 animal study titled Moderate Intensity Intermittent Exercise Prevents Memory Deficit found that exercise prevented memory impairment, reduced hippocampal neuron loss, lowered Alzheimer's markers, reduced inflammation. Though it was in rats, human studies show the same trend. Exercise increases blood flow, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, neuroplasticity, mood, energy levels. Even 20 to 30 minutes a day of walking, swimming, cycling, tai chi, Light strength training can dramatically reduce cognitive decline risk. When lifestyle factors combine, we see the biggest improvements, especially in adults over 50. A 2019 review titled, "Can Healthy Diets, Regular Exercise, and Better Lifestyle Delay the Progression of Dementia?" concluded that healthy diets, regular exercise, stress reduction together can delay dementia and even reverse mild cognitive impairment in some cases. This trifecta improves blood flow, reduces inflammation, stabilizes metabolism, and protects neurons. Sleep is not optional for the brain, it is where memory consolidation happens. During sleep, the brain flushes toxins through the glymphatic system, including beta-amyloid plaques. Poor sleep is strongly linked to dementia. Boomer-friendly sleep tips: limit screens before bed, keep the room cool, avoid late caffeine, maintain a routine, try herbal teas like chamomile or lemon balm. Better sleep equals sharper memory. Chronic stress literally shrinks memory centers in the brain. Managing stress is non-negotiable. Science-backed stress reducers include meditation, breathwork, walking outdoors, tai chi, nature sounds, prayer or reflection, social connection. Stress management reduces cortisol and inflammation, two major drivers of memory loss. Supplements can help, but they work best when combined with a healthy lifestyle. Research-supported supplements include B-complex vitamins, omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, turmeric/curcumin, ginkgo biloba, vitamin D. These support neuron health, blood flow, and inflammation reduction. Always consult a doctor before starting supplements. Doctors say one of the simplest, most overlooked protections for the aging brain is B vitamin support, especially B6, B12, and folate. These nutrients help reduce homocysteine, an amino acid that, when elevated, accelerates brain shrinkage and cognitive decline. A 2022 systematic review and meta-analysis by Lee and colleagues analyzed multiple long-term trials and found that consistent B vitamin supplementation for 12 months or more significantly slowed memory decline, particularly in older adults at risk of dementia. The study also highlighted that higher dietary folate intake through foods like leafy greens, lentils, and citrus was linked to a lower overall dementia risk. So whether through food or supplements, keeping B vitamins in the optimal range may act like a nutritional shield for your brain. Technology makes it easier than ever to monitor and improve cognitive health. Useful tools include brain training apps, memory tracking tools, sleep trackers, fitness trackers, reminder apps, digital calendars. Consistency is what builds long-term results. If this feels like a lot, don't worry. Here's a simple, science-backed 30-day plan to start protecting your brain today. Week 1, Foundation. Add leafy greens daily. Walk 10 to 20 minutes. Take a B vitamin supplement. Reduce processed foods. Week 2, Inflammation control. Add berries or citrus daily. Use rosemary, ginger, or cinnamon in meals. Practice 5 minutes of deep breathing. Improve sleep routine. Week 3, Brain activation. Increase walking to 30 minutes. Add one mind diet meal daily. Do one brain game daily. Week 4, Long-term protection. Track mood and memory changes. Try a new exercise like yoga or tai chi. Discuss supplement options with your doctor. Most people see noticeable improvements in clarity, energy, and focus by day 30. Baby boomers face unique challenges that increase the risk of cognitive decline, but decline is not inevitable. With the right nutrition, consistent exercise, stress management, and proactive habits, you can protect your memory, slow aging, and build a stronger, healthier brain. Your future, your independence, and your quality of life depend on the choices you make today. Thank you for watching, and if this video helped you, please subscribe for more doctor-guided health insights.